Hi, this is Ink, and this is Outer Worlds 2. Very likely a finals episode, just by the context of the game. We're currently at the ships, just watching the Nile Sword. Wearing a power armor, basically, which allows us to hover. And we have basically annihilation gun, and-type sickle, a bullet blender, very good weapon, amazing one. It would be better if it had optics. Yeah, we completed most of the side quests, or all of the side quests, and we have so many pets. Look at this. So many pets unlocked. And we can probably do more. We have a horizon point which has appeared. Interesting, isn't it? But I think I want to do one little side quest, which is on the Praetor? Yes, let's go to Praetor. I want to get one of our achievements, which is stomp on the enemies using a shrimp gun. And then we can actually continue. Although we do have another factory there here. Like, let's play the music. Take these guys. Continue. Yes. We still have one single area which I have not explored. Here, I will not be able to come back from it. I think, like, the Valerie explicitly said that, hey, finish up your business before going to that place, because it's probably going to be a one-way trip. Spring gun. Now, if we go to this place, we'll get attacked. Likely, and we also have this factory. So let's do get attacked. Let's go.
Resorting to violence.
I'm shooting today, it didn't work.
Standing by to stupefy. Target. Reviving me is strategically up.
Why am I shooting today? It does not work.
Recharged and ready to.
Bonk. Bonk. Bye. I missed. Where is it? Bonk. Touch. And achievement unlocked. Now we can switch to better thingies. Go. I'm going to die. Nope. Oh no.
I know this to be true. Cares for you. Sovereign deserves all
Have
the
toxicity.
love.
Is there anything I could do to fix that?
Every day he's uplifting.
I don't think I can.
Keeping us safe and carefree. I know this is the
I
case.
reduce the uranium poisoning.
Your grace. The sovereign deserves all
Maybe?
your love.
I'm going to die. No!
Believe you are.
No! Leave this area.
I want for nothing. Come what may.
Come on! I can do it!
Have not gone astray.
Nope. I lied.
All I can.
Can you trauma kid?
My grace
Nope.
hours
I just poisoned myself. Well, that happens when you get into the close range battle. Okay, but the achievement is unlocked. Stumpy, 2.4% of people got it. But in that case, we go to this chemical factory and like try quickly exploring it. Just everyone is hostile, so there is no point of being discreet.
I'll handle this.
Good job, Asa. Do they have key? They do. Let's quickly join them. Oh no, restricted access. What am I going to do?
This is
Charge
Protectorate Sanctioned
munitions.
Wireless. Social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by
This place smells of spilled chemicals and dust.
Is here to assure you that
Duh.
despite what you think you see with your own eyes, all is perfect.
Where's the security room?
We have abundance in abundance. Our security
temporary
is
closure.
secure. Don't take my
Our security
confidently
is
delivered
secure.
word for it. Here is the console, a bulwark of credibility to tell you
Journal.
precisely what you want to
Wireless.
hear. Irksome times.
Hello. Oh no, gases.
Enemy
Ready, Commander. Check your scope for combatant analysis.
Getting cumular near enemy spawner. Activating energy transmitter.
Transmitter down over here. Combatant scan. Adversary.
Do, 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 do. Should not have angered me.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Look, the scientist. What's up? It is an accident, of course. It's raining poison, electrocution, dismemberment. Ongoing maintenance, malfunctioning fan. Hazard pay. Factory power restore power. Confirm. Whoops.
Spell with a K.
Run, don't
Because
walk
it
to
is
spend your
more
hard-earned
authentic
bits
that
on
way.
these quality antis goods or services. Reclamation and
How are you?
What's all that going on out there?
has proudly announced its
Out there.
latest innovation.
These conditions are not optimal for market testing.
A flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the
I don't know.
reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards. Not only does it
Unfriendly
save the
company.
a fortune,
They're mine.
it's so unnaturally sweet, it's almost unbearable.
I just ran around here.
This delicious cost-cutting measure. We're rushing it to market.
It's just
Following a modicum of testing, slurriness will soon be found in all of our food.
what is this
Anti's
place?
choice. We put the
It's a
artificial.
freezer.
What nature made accidentally, we created on purpose.
Messages.
Fine. Let us proceed.
This is one of my favorites. Though, admittedly, I'm far from
Need
discerning.
some
The
item.
following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, all-team dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right-wrong lift on the ACS Undisputed Class. And who was with me? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy.
Undisputed Flame should be mostly dead.
I saw my opportunity, and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Tips for a bottom runger on the climb.
Okay, that kind of sucks.
Welcome to another installment of Ask a Vicar with Vicar Max Sci-Fi. A recent inquiry. Why do I hear older product advertisements from the same voices denouncing Auntie's Choice rampant commercialism?
Good question. I'd say the place we differ most from our consumers. We do everything. They do
Open.
while we strive for the ascendance of all
Place.
we might share methods from time to time, such as the destruction of
anything
our
else?
case, delve others to
More
separate
notes.
heights. We could hardly be more similar.
Do you have an inquiry about our order your oversteam task?
Maybe we'll find a card somewhere, you know. It'd be nice.
Stay tuned for what follows.
There's just some bathroom.
And now, more music to perform advanced calculations by.
Munitions.
They ain't paying me enough to pick up after these dim bulbs. Just the other day, I had to warn one of them not to plumb an outlet with their own finger.
Taste purpleberry in any drink.
I don't see anything here. Either more on the second floor or something more from this place. Cartridge. Bits? No, no cards, no. Okay. Actually, me want to change the hat.
Can you give me an example that is true? Of course.
Oh, anatomy.
Triangle. The smaller sides are measured both as one. The length of the longest side then cannot fully be expressed by
Don't see anything here.
anyone.
And the fan? Ladder?
Are there any numbers you can name us? Are there any numbers that are famous?
Oh, it's just this place. Okay. Head up. Any office? Something more important here? No. I've been here already. So we have these guys.
All right, them are some hours since ingestion. Now, tell me, how do you feel? And remember, this is for user research, so please be honest.
How do you open this?
How come I didn't get a bonus this year? I worked harder than anybody.
Well, it's just... Ugh. Disgusting. I cannot open it. It's just going to do stuff. The music is it's so weird. Can't open it? I don't see any controls. Oh, there's a control panel right here. I'm definitely missing something. There's chemical call-up code. Messages, there's nothing else in here. Any other thingies? Oh look, I think that's a heater. Maybe it's up. Maybe I need to go up.
Next, the latest field data validating or repudiating tests and relevant informational details for near present and future
Auntie Fizzo's
calculations.
purple berry liqueur. Now you can taste purple berry in any drink.
Fellows, our archivists in discrete warfare
Nope, I don't see anything that could allow me to enter that room.
Protectorate's combat effectiveness.
Unfortunately.
Praetor factors heavily in their findings. This
Yeah.
manuscript plays a colossal role in both the Protectorate's military
Alright,
readiness
I'm
and the
definitely
oppression
missing
of their
something maybe
subject
some of these guys
populace.
had.
Although Auntie's Choice have
Likely
extended
not.
their corporate umbrella over Praetor, their foothold is insubstantial. Their momentum stalled. Protectorate manufacturing remains robust. Their automechanical factory, for instance, is reportedly operating at 80%
Yeah, I don't see anything.
efficiency. More than adequate to
Well, I guess we go to actually do the things.
performance augmenting combat armor for human combatants. Our presence on Praetor is limited at best. We operate a grounding station to mitigate the lethal electric
Yeah.
unique to this movie.
Then this is cleared.
Our station greatly increases Praetor's habitability. Will those laypersons ever
This is
shower
cleared,
us
then
with
you can
praise
just
for not
skedaddle.
turning it against them? Of course not.
Okay, go to Incognito
And as always,
and actually do the main mission. It's been a while,
anticipate and calculate.
Further beneficial content soon follow.
The music sucks.
Consistency in your work is wonderful. Consistency in playlists is...
Good. Drop a save. Travel to the Rift. Let's go. You're about to return to the Horizon Point station and determine the fate of Arcadia's colony. If there's anything you want to do before you navigate to the station, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. Yeah, I think I've done all of the side quests. Maybe? Actually, no. We need to go to the free market station because I think I had the bounty of Sabrosa. So having it cleared would probably be beneficial. In some extent, I guess. Continue. Should take no time at all. Look at this. This is one of the most useless items in the game. Like, oh, clear some corpses. Yeah, most of my guns and weapons do that already. Bounty? Oh no, we don't have a bounty. Good. But apparently tarnished the reputation of them by just, you know, also trying to... Like, I sold the data to the Order? Wait, no. I sold the data from the satellite to the Sabrosa when they specifically asked, hey, can we copy this data? And then deliver that data to the Order. Anyways, let's go. Would you like to save? Yes. Whoa.
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the Rift data you processed in the archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control.
How are they still in control? Who's responsible for this?
The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side of the station. Hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the Consul's doing. He will need to be stopped.
But to what end is he working here? The Consul I once knew would never act so recklessly.
Is intimidating his people into doing his bidding? No way they see sense in this.
Intimidation is not required. Protectorate subjects are not programmed to question authority. Warning. The Rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the Rift modulator on board the Providence is the only way to prevent certain destruction of the colony.
I'm along for the ride if you'll have me. I want a front seat view of this Rift.
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the Rift and save Arcadia and all those in its orbit. There is minimal room for error, Commander. Good luck.
Okay. I think Wyvern is here. It's like, who's traveling with me? I think I'll be taking Valerie because she may have more data from the archive, which no one else does. And Asa because she's a Rift fanatic. Yeah. Everyone else, go bye-bye. Wait. What? Let me guess they're saying, hey, talk with us.
Be so close. The Rift. It's magnificent. When we've done what we came to do, it's finally time. I shall soon be reborn into perfection.
Are you just going to off yourself? Okay, Valerie and Asa. I do need the heals.
Thank you for bringing.
That's cool.
This is all wrong. The Protectorate is perverting the inviolate nature of the Rifts. This cannot go unpunished. That's the Sovereign's ship, all right. The Consul must be close.
Should probably change my weapon. Stealth shotgun. Whoa. I want to go here. I'm pretty sure that's probably not the area I should be going. I did drop the save, so let's go. Okay. Never mind. Well, into the rift we go! You could not even give me like a satisfaction of just falling into it. No. No, you won't. You don't. Ooh. Good stuff.
Everything's broken here. Wires, twisting, landing pad, dirty. Oh.
Standing by with life support.
That was not particularly successful. Oh wow, they do have a lot of damage. Damage itself. Turrets, clear the turrets. What are those?
N-ray. Susceptible to danger.
Fortifying teammate vitals.
N-ray. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
No, they died. Thank you, miss.
Horizon Point appears to have undergone severe degradation over the past 10 years. Exploding may have been a contributing factor.
If I hadn't lost my sanity before this, I have now.
Introduced the flaw into our perfect skip drive manufacturing process. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate, but none of us can do it alone.
Stop. How many MacBooks do I have? It does not show. Shock soak. $50,000 bits. 50,000 bits. $50,000 bits. Value. $15,000 bits. More bits. Even more bits. Nope, nope, not this one. Okay, I have 60,000 bits. Read this, Carrot Maori. You've been data corrupted. Remember, your ability to complete your duties will be reflected on your perpetual appraisal purpose. Amendum, read this too, Cadet Maori. In anticipation of any follow-up questions you may have, please refer to following items. This is not emergency. Do not use sharp objects and clean electrical wiring. Cut through the grime is a figurative expression. This landing pad is decommissioned and security measures have been programmed to restart. Should this happen, seek the Arbiter immediately. Last few years have been difficult. Okay, this is basically all the logs from before.
The skip drive is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are.
Identified. Status. Still deceased.
Pune. This is apparently a person we knew. This large power core. I did nothing because everyone is already dead. Amazing. We'll gain a fuse though. Okay. Wasn't there... Oh, this is close now. Okay. Foils. Should make probably more munitions. Consumables, healing, trauma kits. No, not you. This one. Mini rockets. Weapon mods is nothing good here. There's a bunch of healing thingies. Make more mag picks maybe. Yeah, a lot of these are just kinda useless. Okay. Many more rift residue? No? Rift residue. No. There's a thing in here. Would be even better if you had some other items. Can we do parkour? I think we can. I'm here. Now we'll be going here. Oh, look, you can do parkour. To this guy? Probably. Okay, never mind. Apparently this parkour was kinda not parkourish. Oh. Nope, nope. Looks amazing though. Lava. Guess we can't even enter here. Find the rift.
Should be able to sort this out with the rift modulator.
I think you should not even tell me that because, you know, that's not as complicated. Uh-oh. This station is huge.
You should deploy that shield of yours, Commander. Unless you're interested in experiencing severe plasma burns.
So why are you telling me this? Or I can just not go there. And do this. Which makes these things appear. Combat drone.
For one, am glad we chose not to die via plasma exposure. Definitely not a pleasant way to go.
I see it. This kind of reminds me of like Baldur's Gate, like the starting scene. What?
Unspeakable things I'm about to do!
What? This name is here? Sniper. Taste the bullet, sniper.
Error. These troopers do not appear to be either living or dead, Commander.
Amazing atmosphere is amazing. Rift. I thought every rift will produce the residue, but apparently not. Health kit. That sniper. Ooh. Yeah. Just a rocket pistol. And the gription key. What is this place?
Blood shall be shed, hair shall be stolen!
Ooh, I see a secret area.
Ready to...
Secrets. Seekers on the underground.
ever vigilant.
How much DPS is this gonna do? Oh, does not even show.
Methodical search pattern. Giving chase.
Oh. Salmon. Auto mechanical controls. 13 hack. Yes. Ah. That's not going to happen. Unfortunately, but no. Apparently I'm a bit too weak. It's not a huge problem. Especially with this DPS. Yeah, when I'm dealing that much damage, like, it doesn't really matter. Probably not. Good. Damn. Still going. Nope. Nope, nope. Okay, that does not look like an area which I should be actually going. Sorry. Okay. Okay, I think that's a very good place to use this gun. Boom. Good enough. Even at this range, it does so much damage. Oh, this guy. Haha, you missed. Good. Cleared. Have more of this here. I want to explore this area before we have video. It sounded like more stealthy, but a locked room. Good, good. Secret. Good. It's just stairs. Ching. That's a secret.
Nice work. Hopefully we can find something useful. Assuming it's not that is.
We do. Plasma breaching charge. A partially assembled breaching charge and its components are scattered on the workbench. Okay, disconnected.
Evidence suggests this plasma charge was the work of Agent DeVries.
Advanced decryption key. Good. And a workbench. So we can use it to open some doors. Too cool. Some burning stuff in here. I don't want to go there. Maybe it's like the opposite. So what's down here?
You make me do this. Why?
A voice match has been found for Agent Pascal. However, Agent Pascal is dead. This unit may need maintenance.
Hi. Oh no. Traitor.
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Agent Pascal is exhibiting 27 indicators of high mental and emotional distress. Caution is advised.
Wait. Commander? Is that you?
Yes.
No. No, this must be some kind of trick. Oh, what's happening to me?
Take a deep breath. You're looking peaky. What are symptoms you experience right now?
My skin. It's burning. I feel dizzy. Not right at all. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Oh, I had to kill them. How do I know you won't turn against me as well? How do I know you won't come at me with murder in your eyes?
You know me, Helen, I never hurt one of my crew.
Not on purpose. Inadvertently, maybe? Depends on the commander's mood, to be honest.
You do seem like yourself, Commander. Can you tell me what's happening? I can't make much sense of things myself. Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then... nothing.
Hypothesizing. This human and her crew were alive when consumed by the rift. Ergo, they were reconstituted alive by the rift modulator, yet suffering from acute deterioration.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened?
DeVries sabotage our mission.
Law, I knew something was the matter. Tell me. Tell me everything.
She caused that explosion to slow us down and then she destroyed the station.
So she never intended for any of us to survive. Figures. So what is it that left me like this? Not right.
That's part of a protector's fault. They're playing at being the architect.
Stop speaking in circles. What are they doing?
Your pieces no longer fit together, it seems. The modulator unfolds the rifts, remaking whatever was inside them. Badly.
So I've come back from death to some warped version of life? All because of some twisted experiment? Is that about right? I assume you got a plan to help me? You do, don't you?
You see, my flaw is getting at me. It basically removes all the options, which is not lie. Oh, yes, I can reverse this if you give me time.
How much time? With the way I'm bleeding out, I ain't sure how long I can hold on.
We got to get the protector first, but I'll be back as soon as I can.
Then go bring the fight to those bastards. I'll do my best to hold on. Hurry back, huh? I'll keep the porch light on. Just wait here, Commander.
Hopefully you'll be fine. Yeah. Gonna find something here. Okay, that is an exit to the other area, and I don't want to go there. I actually want to go backwards. Oh no. Testify. Okay, let's quickly explore this. Maybe I can find something useful. Apart from a pile of corpses I left behind. Oh, there is the residue. Yeah, I don't see anything useful in here. Okay. That is nothing. There's an area in here, maybe we can do it. Yeah, it looks like I could go there. Oh, come on. Let me through. I see secrets. I'll take them. It's just a battle sniper. Okay. Let's continue. I hope she makes it. That would be very interesting because that would be like the first actual somewhat alive and safe being from the rift. Rough. Left, right. Let's go left. Follow the carnage. Yeah. Cool, more munitions. Consumables. Here. Nope. Just a nice view. A bit of
Horizon point. Intention. Unknown.
take far less damage though. Still not enough. Don't even get the hearts. That is increase HP. Just because I have like I think psychopath trait? Oh no, serial killer trait, yeah. Scary trait. Auto mechanicals. Nope. Still not good enough. I did got most of the stuff, which is, I guess, good. To be good to be expecting better. That place looks familiar. Lower the bridge. Do I have any more fun weapons which I could use here? Go with the enemies. And rage. Let's switch this one. Or icebreaker. Yeah. Let's try this one.
Got a live one.
The system endures.
Good killing spree.
Exposure undermining.
Go Aza. Yeah, but it's not a big deal, like, they're not as powerful. Oh, this shotgun is, I guess, okay. That, like, having this one is way better. The bullet blender is very powerful, you could say almost too powerful weapon. And you could say, oh, I could like increase the difficulty of this, like, but no, I'm still a glass cannon, you know? Like, increasing difficulty would be just like, yeah, getting blasted by everyone and just being one-shotted. Or like barely do enough damage to get them. Because currently I have high DPS, not high damage. Because the high damage is only when I I'm dealing high damage only when I do sneak melee. But that's not going to happen. Because just there is no places to sneak here. This looks familiar.
Warning. The rift ahead has absorbed plasma and should not be approached directly.
We better look around, see if we can find anything to help us out.
Okay. do want to approach it directly. Maybe I can just tank the damage.
This is scientist Bernard Rand, sent to Horizon Point Station by order of the Council. While monitoring the reconstitution, I picked up strange readings in the old skip lab. The core appears to be pulling plasma tightly around it, not unlike a planet and its moons. Fascinating, though it thwarts my attempts to gather more data. Fortuitously, in searching the remains of the lab, I found an equation that could manipulate the core just enough to clear the chamber. And my way to professional acclaim. Let this be a record of Protectorate ingenuity. Bernard Rand, the man who marched fearlessly into chaos and tamed it.
So, we need an equation to clear the plasma interaction with the rift. Science to the rescue.
Let's go. Or I could just equation processing internal operations to make adjustment necessary. Okay. I guess just going there just would instantly annihilate me. There was one equation on these boards, I think. Equations? Laboratory? Or no cards? No. Rift algorithm equations and processing update. Rift algorithm equations processing update. After numerous attempts to solve the last factor of the equation, it was our brilliant sovereign Henry Varick who deciphered the final piece of the puzzle. He's dead. Our research indicates that we were overlooking the excessive ion expansion caused by the plasma intense heat. By lowering the temperatures of the heating elements, we may stabilize the distortions we are encountering. This memo cannot fully capture the ingenuity of the discovery, but please do not press the Sovereign directly for more detailed explanation. Gaining an audience with him may take up 2,000 days, and our very own Cadet Alderman is capable of fielding any questions.
I think these calculations may actually make sense. Or I'm completely misinterpreting them. One or the other.
Okay, we have probably S2. S2, is it like SN1 over T? Heat transfer over time squared, probably squared. dr radius diameter, or maybe velocity, just sin 2, which is just useless. No, it does not make sense because that is not the equation to that. Oh, it's the first one equation. At the start of the game, I was not able to read this, but now I can. Partially destroyed chalkboard of equations, there are multiple calculations related to the rift, exceeding your knowledge with one particular equation incomplete. Attempt to solve the equation. Give your best guess. Math is 50% numbers and 75% luck. Math. Be able to complete and solve the equation using existing variables.
One rift equation solved.
Please input this equation in the Skip Lab terminal at your earliest convenience.
Like this terminal or that terminal? Equation processing, input equation. Initiate test. Initiated. Oh, it's stable now.
Neutralized.
Open. Yeah, that just unlocks the area. Okay. means we shall go in the opposite way. Towards that other door. Or maybe that was just like for those who could not unlock the equation. Maybe. What's here? Snacks. Supplies. Yeah?
Oh.
Yeah, I guess it's just for those who could not unlock it. And we have even the shop. Promo kit. What is this? Oh, camping. Let's go. Okay. Billboards. Guess it just skips some enemies. Woohoo!
Our projections are off by orders of magnitude. Father, save us. Monserrat's hypothesis was correct all along. The results from the experiments were faulty. Capture the readings. We'll let the blame settle as it lies. Data retrieval complete. Let us hope the others return shortly.
Boom.
Syringes primed.
Now that the rover's ours, we should make haste to get to the Providence. We have business with that rift.
Business. Providence? What is a Providence? Open. What did it do? What did this rift open? Open. Nothing? Something below? Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. No. I don't know what does this one do. Protected it. Well, finally I'm at least seeing some actual people. What's the building in here? Oh, no, that's not the building, that's just a ship. Okay. So let's just go. Yeah, we go. Some odd ship. Definitely not a trap. Cutscene. But seriously, like the soundtrack, come on, it needs to be more varied. At least even just the combat, in the combat. Play some orchestra music. Seal.
Attention, please report to intake for processing. Welcome aboard.
What's this? Command Science Crew. Currently at intake at top of the stairs. Okay, we are back. Come on, but what am I wearing? Oh, this one. Get a chance. Now that's the soundtrack. No, that's not the card. Where are the cards, mate? Look, how many cards do I have? Hold. Okay, quite a lot. 6, 18, 12. Wait, no. 6. 12, 18, 20. 20, 50, 62, 67 cards, so very likely that they missed a lot of our cards. But still, like, my kill chance is like insane. Oh, it's 28. It's not more. Like I said, this one does not give more crit chance and less crit damage, but does increase 30% crit chance against weak enemies, which is most enemies. Messages. Deploying prohibition. Okay, travel. Unseal.
Attention, crew deck. Intruder alert. Be vigilant.
Oh no. Intruder, where is it? Tell me. That looks one hell of a big guy. Intruder? Ah. Intruder alert? Where? Oh no, I didn't do damage. Good.
On deck 2, was it?
Now they should be afraid a lot. Because it single-handedly cleared the defense crew. So that should be a thing to hold. Oh, of course, it's just the enemy box. Cigarettes. Yeah, I don't think they have anything. Cool. Hello.
Greetings, subject. Please note that any attempts to haggle will result in an automated reprimand. Please make a request. Displaying.
What do you have? Reflective, black powder, or you know, just what? Open this. I can't unlock it. Shame, shame. Does any of you have an entrance card? Does not seem like it. Maybe I can see some secrets here? Nope. Just a bunch of dead guys. Unfortunately, no. Ooh. Barracks. Ooh. I needed that. Open. Wait, no.
If you must replace, please make a request.
I'm exchanging a requisition ticket.
Received. Dispensing standard regimental supplies. Complete. If you have helm sizing concerns, please increase or decrease the size.
Yeah. Bathrooms. Oh, hi, doctor. Sickbay report. Hello.
If you experience spontaneous exsanguination after treatment, please return to this unit before you die of blood loss. How might this unit bolster or reduce your current blood volume?
And it says scientist Wu has a follow-up appointment here.
Doctor-patient confidentiality is currently enabled. Unit cannot share patient details.
You don't look very secure, unit. Disable doctor-patient confidentiality.
This unit is not programmed to receive vocal commands. Unit is receiving vocal command. Logic error. Emergency. Releasing personnel record safeguards. Scientist Winifred Wu is currently suffering from Lockney syndrome. Subject must receive regular injections of saline solution or will experience leg paralysis and must be carried to sickbay. Unit has been assured this is most embarrassing. Note, by viewing in...
Oh, look. Things. Good. 5. I think that's most of the things. Yeah, it seemed like it. Okay. Continue. That's a toilet. No. Lift transport. Lifts. Also a door.
Multiple threats and hazards identified ahead. Seeking an alternative to direct. Direct conflict is recommended.
No. It's shattered. And there's no way to disable it. Let me guess, this can... Oh no, that's not the card.
Going on down there, Deck 01. I saw an intruder alert.
No alert here, cadet. Might want to check your systems.
Acknowledged. This intercom is to be used for emergencies only. Misuse of this intercom will result in prompt arrest and correction of the perpetrator. Now, how can I assist you, Deck 01?
Scientist Wu needs urgent care for Lockney syndrome. Doctor's orders.
Again? I shall send her down right away. But this is becoming a daily occurrence, and I will see such slothfulness reflected on her record.
Good, that will teach her for not knowing the pain like the rest of us.
Exactly right. Think I enjoy sitting here, fielding inane requests day after day? But I remind you that gossip is strictly prohibited over this channel. Over and out.
Nice. Hi.
Oh, sorry. I have an appointment to keep. Please, let me get release from this life.
Well, I can. What is your preferred method? I'm very curious about what will happen now. Okay, the robot is dead.
You know, it's against code to impede me from seeking medical treatment. You know, it's against code to impede me from seeking medical treatment.
Who signs dick access credentials?
May have been messy, but definitely less complicated.
Yeah. Oh, it's just dead. Success. Signs deck access. Okay, maybe do keep the free shotgun.
Fortunate that we've already found ourselves credentials, or things might have become complicated.
The rift modulator is likely located on this deck. More information may aid in its acquisition.
A door. 13. No secret access. Some magical gun. A restock area. Guess that's a security cabinet. That says disable security. Good. What's this? Engine room monitor.
Accelerated heart rate detected. Please take 3 deep breaths before continuing.
Unless that's a good thing. Oh look, that's the rift.
Hold these poor fools out of perfection to experiment on them? I'm going to flay the skin from those cretins for this.
Reconstituted corpse. This corpse appears to have reconstituted like the protected soldiers on Horizon Pod. The clear incision marks suggesting the beginnings of the section. Collect a tissue sample. Okay. Everybody do the tissue sample. Perform math. Between the practice scribbles of equations, you can't understand. There's a single phrase you can't read. There is no answer. There is answer. I solved it. Okay. And of course, we do not go where they told us. Tell us to go. I'm surprised I'm not considering like stealing stuff. Just like, what? Shit. Yay, a card. Ooh, that's a stash. It's been all 2 hours since the sovereign admittance to the mental repression was announced, and already new orders have come down to us at the lab. It used to be that we allowed a half day of mourning, the lost century or minor inconvenience plaguing our dear leader. But I suppose the console thinks he's rather generous for giving even the moment. After all, the burden is on us to make him appear capable and mighty. We're to put all our efforts towards building the device to reverse the effects of the rifts. Large-scale reconstitution, the missive said. But I should think of all of our previous research in this area has proven too unwieldy, and certainly too dangerous even to be considered viable. It is a waste of resources, all of it. What we should do is focusing on winning the war, not chasing the fanciful dreams of the one man. I would be curious to know if the Sovereign would have given such an order. Perhaps we'll never know. Yep, you will never know.
Nice to see there's at least one Protectorate scientist who's not lying to themselves. Still lying to everyone else, it seems. Understandably.
They're dead. More samples. Another soldier. Oh, look, a sample. Biological sample. We may able to help the... Notice the regardless with atomic structure. Damage atoms slightly out of place. In layman's terms, once something goes into a rift, it does not come out the same.
Of course you can't reconstitute beings pulled from a rift without errors. Unfortunately, fools like the Consul never let proof get in the way of their machinations.
Okay, I gained data, I guess. Hey, dude.
Did you not hear the intruder alert from the crew deck? This is a very poor time to be loitering somewhere you should not. You'd best present a very convincing reason for your presence, lest I order our automechs to smear you across the floor.
I'm with maintenance. Our automechs are only rated up to eviscerating, not smearing.
Oh, yes, of course. Worry not, I would never misuse our machines to literally crush my enemies. Please don't let me keep you. Speak with Chief Scientist Montserrat in the Rift Chamber. He'll help you get situated. I would appreciate it if you did not mention my tenor to him.
No harm done. I can see you're simply passionate about your work.
Of course. The Consul's vision for an idealized version of Arcadia are paramount to my own aims. It's my wife, you see. She's never loved me, and she chews with her mouth open. Through the Consul's plan, I expect to see both issues rectified, especially the latter one. Montserrat asserts that this is not how the rift shall work, but I believe he simply needs to redouble his devotion.
Thanks, goodbye. Whoa.
That modulator is a bit too large for us to be absconding with it, Commander. Best see if we can find more information about it.
Unit has been functioning for 396 uninterrupted hours. Unit presently scheduled for rest period, never. Consider finding a human companion if you seek conversation.
This looked like a boss battle area. Note to self, read it, plagued by cowardice. Jude, you are a chief scientist about the Providence, with the expertise to recognize that an impossible request is just that, impossible. Know that this plan of reconstitution is doomed to fail. Do not be crippled by your desire of self-preservation any longer. We must convince our leaders that what they seek is a folly. When the time is right, take the schematics and your report from the module in the Rift module Ratus chamber. Attach the access credentials to the command deck. No more excuses. Stand before the console and speak the truth. For once, is your martyr is given life. Aw, how nice of you. Access drift device.
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Monserrate. Marked for delivery to Consul Thoreau.
Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used for reconstituting matter from rifts. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences. The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any vessel carrying it. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity has not yielded any of its secrets. And we are now out of time. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is too late for Arcadia. I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions. I know you will guide us wisely, my dear Consul.
Someone has sense.
We've an intruder.
Schematics acquired. However, the information contained here also indicates
Across the boss area.
emergency protocols ready.
Heal me. Any more? Anyone else? More? No? Good. Clear. Heal me, please. Good. I think we're good. You had sense, I'll spare you. Ow. Good. Okay. Of course I can't open this one. Hold the elevator. Let's climb up. Command deck. Pardon me. Oh look, my companion is finally leveled up. When a player is healed against regeneration. Healed player against a debuff. I think this one is better. He's already leveled up. command deck.
Priority reminder. The only way to shut down the Rift modulator is by dealing with the console. Convincing the console to stand down may be possible through a series of deft verbal maneuvers, though it is unlikely.
Don't know what you're planning when we get in there, but you say the word, I'll gut him or die trying. Or, I guess, you can try talking to him. And then I'll kill him.
Yeah, I think I'll try that. Sounds like a reasonable solution. 20 lockpick. Insane. 20. Important updates. Intruder alert. Best security engage. Change of command. And of course the console took the command. New access. Command access without express of Sovereign Henry Vatic. Munitions, heals. Okay. Ooh, it's consul's office. Yeah, that was dope. Console shitter. Yeah. Matriarchs family.
Ah, Redactor Essman. Very punctual, good. Don't take a seat, this will be quick. My sentinels tell me you have some interesting ideas. Oh, easy, no need to break into a sweat. Interesting ideas can be useful in the right hands. Especially now that our partnership with the Order has become fraught. We may need our own version of their pacifying doctrine.
Oh, so I do have a germ of an idea. A less grand version of the grand plan. Instead of atoms and particles and such, it's made up of us. All doing our part, like cogs in a machine.
Interesting. A system where every subject believes they have a role to play. Enthusiastic obedience. Why, the Sovereign and I were thinking of this very thing. What should we call it?
Well, I'm not sure. It's still just a germ of a concept, of a hint of an idea, you see. It's a whole new way of thinking. A new model of society. Quite the paradigm shift.
Paradigm. Very good, Esmond. Say, you look frazzled. Troubled by your own thoughts. Why don't you report to mental refreshment? My staff will personally see to your well-being.
Uh-oh. I regret the way we left things after our last meeting. Grandmother always said that it was a disagreement ends in shouting and rising tempers. It is wise to look inward at your own ills before proceeding. I hope sincerely that you have done so. While I may not fully understand your aims with the Rift research, or with using it to our advantage as you said, I am willing to acknowledge them as a valid, but you must in turn understand that my decision is final. It is what is right for my people, my Arcadia and my people, family. Do not doubt me, friend. I wish you to know that I still cherish your guidance dearly. Perhaps when the war is over, we and the
Power makes people think they're invincible. The Sovereign found out the hard way that it does not.
Sadly. Let's go.
You've come quite close enough. Sentinels, if you would.
One thing is certain. Your gray matter is too lacking for you to wield this much power. Just say the word, Commander. I've been dying to stick a knife in this fool for as long as I can remember.
My dear, you are about to witness what every other member of the Dawn could only dream of. For I will save Arcadia, and rid it forever of trespassers like your little friend here.
Did they also claim you were saving Sauron when you stabbed him in the back?
Do not place his decision at my feet. I know it's difficult for the likes of you to fathom the concept of self-sacrifice, but he chose mental refreshment for the good of us all. And what am I to do but carry on his legacy? What am I to do but achieve what he could not?
I heard or read about those logs, I think. I don't remember much about it. You're right, he definitely didn't try to kill everyone with the space anomaly.
I'll only be killing a select number permanently. The worthy, however, will be resurrected and reformed so they may reach their full potential. Open your mind, Commander. Yes, I know well who you are. In any other situation, I might be compelled to take you apart and see how precisely it is you operate, but time, it would seem, isn't on your side. You are a relic of an impotent institution, propelled forward by nothing more than luck and foolhardy metal.
And also my breaking and entering skills. You really ought to beef up your security, by the way.
Indeed. Rarely are there enough measures to keep the most tenacious of sprats from gnawing their way in. I've been following your progress closely, you know, since you so unceremoniously tampered with our Vox relay on Paradise Island. When you began your dealings with the Order and the Corporatists, I thought that perhaps having a chaotic element in their midst could work in our favor. But now you're here, scurrying around my ship and attempting to thwart the Protectorate yet again.
Your ship could have sworn I saw Sovereign names on it.
You think yourself clever, don't you? The Sovereign is indisposed, leaving myself as the sole custodian of Arcadia. What's his is mine. And the victory I inevitably clench over you, over anyone, will be his in turn. Even if he's not here to bask in it.
Do you ever shut up?
For all your bluster, you seem more concerned with running your mouth than improving your performance in the field. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment.
So that rift expansion was not a coincidence. It was a demonstration. A rift turned weapon.
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend.
Do the monologue, please.
Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended.
Look, my very thorough investigation gave me actually good access to this information. I already know that Matriarch did not invent the skip drives. Why is that relevant?
Intrepid, aren't you? Well, what's relevant is what came after. Our matriarch dissected this skip drive technology, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse, which eventually led to the manifestation of rifts. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. One free of doubt and greed.
What to say? No, you think your plan is the right one, but will consider figuring me out. Everything happens for a reason. That's our grand philosophy. Just the colony and it alone. Stop. I know you think your plan is the right one, but you'll consider if you hear me out.
It's your time that's running out, not mine. So go on. Tell me all the ways I'm wrong. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan, after all. I am merely a partner, seeing it carried out.
Oh look, and found information. That's the last Sovereign never wanted us to perverted his plan.
Do not presume to tell me what is or isn't the truth. I was advisor to the original Sovereign. I know the mind of a true leader. This is the path Henry should have taken.
You two argued over what to do with the Rift module. He was acting out of love, not power.
Yes, of course we argued over methodology. Henry was always too stubborn, too focused on the past to understand the opportunity before him. I regret that he had to make such a difficult choice. That one of the Matriarch's heirs is not guiding us. But he needed to look beyond himself. Like I am doing now.
Amazing! I freaking found so much info that is going currently well. Let's hope it will not end up like in the undisputed claim. No, you tricked him into destroying his own mind. Found him at the plastic waters. Also, he's dead.
You just come and go as you please, do you? I ensured he would have a handler by his side if any assistance was needed. And I understand that it is, which is regrettable. But fulfilling the Architect's plan is worth the cost. Henry would agree. The people would agree.
People will begin. Their plan to restore Arcadia will fail horribly?
So you say. But you've yet to deliver any compelling evidence.
Your science is 100 kinds of wrong. Worse, you willfully misinterpret what the data says about the rifts. And I can't wait to correct you.
I am the chosen shepherd of Arcadia and will not be spoken to like this. I am only doing what I must to restore this colony to what our matriarch envisioned. Free of war, strife, heresy. You must know that you have little chance of swaying me. I will not be distracted from taking what is owed to us.
Again, missing data. Oh look, we have Rift schematics report. If you actually believe that, he wouldn't be entertaining conversation. I've seen the Matriarch's writing. You have no idea what she envisioned.
I will not be lectured by an outsider. It's just like the Earth Directorate, or any other interloper, to claim to better know the customs of those they invade. Certainly if you had your way, you would claim Arcadia as yours, and rewrite history to suit your own aims.
No, the Matriarch son rewrote history. He betrayed her wishes, and this is the result. I was so good with that investigation. Good.
No, Reuben would not have gone against her. He was a stalwart protector of Arcadia to the end. We could all see his devotion. If he even attempted to bastardize the Protectorate cause, then we will have undone all of the Matriarch's work.
No! No, I missed something. No! No. Well, time to mess up. Guess you threw a hat in with the wrong person, huh?
I swore to guide the Matriarch's line. It was not a matter of choosing sides. It was duty. But surely it cannot be possible that I've gotten this wrong. All your so-called arguments are pure hearsay. You came here claiming so boldly that I would fail, but you have yet to provide any proof. So where is it? What do you have?
Look at this report. It has proof that your rift material fell miserably.
A report. The abstract means little when compared to reality. Look outside. Is it failing now?
Yeah, look close. Everything you destroy will be reverted to how it was just before the destruction.
That's not true. Despite how things appear at present, with time, this station, all of Arcadia, and all of its people will be made whole.
Wrong, your people bodies may become whole, but their sense of self is gone forever.
So they will remain as shells upon reconstitution. Is that what you're saying? This would explain the anomalies we've encountered of late. I don't understand. Surely every step leading to this moment was in accordance to the grand plan. All the pieces fit. Either someone has made a terrible mistake, or this is merely a conspiracy to mislead us.
Let's go. I'm still doing this. Let's go. You will not be vindicated if you kill millions of people, Council. You can still do the right thing.
And leave the traitors and invaders alive? No! Death is the only way forward. We can only be made pure from the ashes, despite whatever supposed proof you have to the contrary.
Easy. If you're wrong, you will destroy everything you claim to love. Nothing is worth that risk.
Claim? If you cannot see the truth of my devotion written plain, then now I see why you are against me so. But you are wrong about the risk. We are losing this war. It is inevitable. The victors will brutally subdue us until we become corrupted. Until we forget our principles, our history, the very core of who we are. It is better that we perish together as proud protectorate, proud Arcadians. Preserving our purity is a mercy. More than that, is it not love?
Oh no, that's terrible. It requires tentative speech. Well, I'm not attacking. I went so far. You dare call that love after all you did to Sovereign and so many others?
Do you think I found pleasure from the pain I've wrought? No! I've only done what I must. A child, a society, cannot grow into its potential without firm correction. I would die to see that the Protectorate's legacy would not be tarnished. Just as I would die for its promise to be fulfilled, and its subjects to live in peace.
I was this close. This close. Why? Why this is the thing? 13 speech. You blocked my leveling up. I could not level more. I guess even if I did, I would not have enough. Like, would need like probably like 5 levels at least. And there's just not enough XP for 5 levels. Why? It was so close. I missed, probably this is because I missed one item and I don't have enough speech skill. That's such a shame. Well.
As are you.
Sharpen up. Hostile here.
Asa, you blocked me. Bye. Oh, it did not kill him instantly. Wait, is he surrendering? He's surrendering. That's the turret. Ah. Asa, do your thing. Do your thing. Help me. Sorry. I thought he was surrendering. Apparently not.
Say the word and I'll sprint. It's ours, Commander. We should get to the helm.
Resuming hostilities.
Ah, it went so well. Until it didn't. It's such a shame. Shame. It's like you literally need to be perfect in your investigations. Literally perfect. Not a single piece of information missed. But no. No. I'm just completely focused on speech because otherwise there is no other kind of resolution, like you're not going to talk them out. Unfortunate, that's very unfortunate. Where's the pile of... Oh, it does not have roof or something? Shame, shame. Ah, that was tough. Well, let's go. Let's do this. Error. The Constitution has grown increasingly volatile and the Rift device has lost control capabilities. Closure of the Rift via conventional means is no longer possible. Brace for a catastrophic event.
Are you seeing this, Commander? The rift is too far gone and the modulator won't work from this distance. That means flying inside.
You knew what there is when we embark on a decision, we cannot balk at them now.
This unit is not programmed to contemplate the oblivion that awaits all humans.
This is what my whole life has been leading to. If anyone's flying into that rift, it's going to be me.
Detecting unexpected levels of excitement. Congratulations on your imminent death, Agent Leitinger.
No, Asa, don't do this. Well, I guess it would be fine for you, so getting out your wishes. I will definitely not do it myself, you know. What is this? Thank you. I'm sure everyone knows about your sacrifice.
Make me sound valiant and selfless. I want serials made about this.
Okay. Bye bye, Asa. Bye, Asa. Bye. Rip, Asa. Asa, no!
So in the end, Azahalia Leitinger was able to finally end her life nobly by saving the colony with her sacrifice. Not that she cared about that. She was beyond such pedestrian concerns of right and wrong. She was going to merge with perfection, and she couldn't have been happier. Vigilant Hogarth, now acclimated to Fairfield, leaned on the Protectorate ideals of neighborliness, while overlooking all the authoritarian tactics, so he might help the Order to succeed with the equation. After defending Fort Endurance against a fierce Mantisaur attack, Executive Warchek was awarded a commendation for profit-securing stalwartness, as well as promotion to regional manager. He eventually passed peacefully in his sleep, at the scientifically astounding age of 6. Having died at the peace talks, Augustine DeVries' treachery was never known to the Earth Directorate. She is forever remembered as the star agent who tragically went missing during her mission. Val continued to serve the commander of the Incognito faithfully for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valerie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. As he rose through the Earth Directorate ranks, Niles pressed for a field directive to deploy the new Val units only when the situation posed significant risk. The policy reduced agent casualties by a significant margin. Oddly enough, in-office deaths increased by a not insignificant margin. Agent Niles Ibarra achieved the rank of commander, earning renown as a formidable agent, unafraid to challenge the status quo within the Earth Directorate. He had his work cut out for him. Anti-Directorate sentiment swelled following Zebulon Tran's release of the agency's skip drive agreement with the Protectorate, an agreement that had enabled the Protectorate's worst authoritarian impulses. Niles' association with Tran limited his opportunities for promotion. Although he never rose higher than the Chief of Special Operations, the position still allowed him to leave a meaningful impact on the agents serving under him, which suited Niles just fine. Inez's convincing appeals to the press earned her clout in reforming Auntie's Choice's cruel grafting program. Yet it was a constant struggle, rife with red tape and pushback from program executives. This was Inez's new battle, one she would fight for the rest of her life. Utilizing what he learned alongside the commander, Tristan attempted to reform Protectorate society from within. But with no authority figure to lead its subjects, the Protectorate was a shell of its former self. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. Unable to die in their sacred rift after it was closed, the Glorious Dawn heeded a new calling, seeking the modulators needed to create new rifts, so that they could die in those instead. The Earth Directorate's leaked agreement with the Protectorate did little to blunt the agency's mission or reach, especially with Skipcore technology released to the public domain. With unlimited sources for their drives, the Earth Directorate expanded their authority across the galaxy. The dangerous experimental research of Marisol's contact from Point Obviation lived on, with a Seer predicted 11.9% probability of yielding a universe-ending catastrophe. Meanwhile, an entrepreneurial work group of chemistricians unveiled a new flavor of Purple Berry Crunch. The release of the skip drive schematics to the public domain resulted in new and exciting opportunities for independent manufacturers. However, unchecked use of the drives would ultimately lead to an even greater proliferation of rifts, once again imperiling the galaxy. It was once again up to the Earth Directorate to swoop in and save the day, stamping out rifts as soon as they flared into existence. Eventually, and in textbook fashion, they solved this second rift crisis, but not before much damage had been done. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia, its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
Da 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 da. I would say pretty good. Pretty good at a bit not enough on antis. I think that they just eliminate the whole ship. Like the capital ship is dead. Asa is dead. Rip Asa. Rip. Pretty good, I would say pretty good. I guess compared like to the previous game, the outro, I guess, a bit more satisfying in this case. It's still like, it's not a cutscene, it's just an image. And I guess also in like previous game there was more like information of what happened to your character. Which in this case we don't know what happened. Yeah, it's like we closed the rifts, we published the rift data, we almost managed to negotiate with the console. Only a few key details left, which is unfortunate, but I would say pretty good outcome. And yeah, I wonder what will happen after the titles, I guess. We'll see. So, do you think I did a good job here? Many choices, did you enjoy the story? If you still, I guess, you can just check out our series I did. So many people work on this. Yeah, what I definitely would say, the environments were very well crafted and looked very amazing. The core gameplay of like, it is nice that it had more weapons than in the first game, different ones. The modding tech is not good at all. I would say that was not enjoyable part. Like, the modding and the fact that I just basically unlock the spray gun and the boom cannon, and that's basically all you need. Modding basically does nothing good. Flaws are also fairly good, especially when you cannot actually not use it. So it had so many flaws. But that did not make it too much difficult. Actually, it probably made it even easier, because I could literally interact with anyone with high enough skill and unlock a lot of our lore. There's so little gameplay programmers. Interesting. There's definitely not enough people in quality assurance. Code development. Interesting. Yeah, I think we did quite a bit. There's probably some places where it left out just because of the skill requirements, which is, you could say, unrealistic. And if you like want to complete it 100%, it would be like so difficult, too much work. That would literally be work, because you would need to analyze everything, like every little side quest, every little side quest chain, and you may need to restart them multiple times, which is, let's say, as a core gameplay mechanic, it's not as good. Probably not good, not worth it. Yeah. We'll have to figure out what to do next, I guess. Maybe find another game. Maybe play a bit more RuneScape. I think I'll be doing a bit of coding later. I'm not sure if it will be on stream or something. So, yeah. Sorry, but skip.
Hey, congrats on reaching the ending. Well, an ending. Plenty more where that came from. How about another go? Additional playthroughs don't cost nothing. Yet.
Yet. So what will happen? Okay, that just skips. Let's just go back. No. Skills, cosmetics, no, cancel. Yes. Okay, so that's basically it. That was Outer Worlds 2.
Hey, congrats on reaching the ending.
How much time it took for me to complete it?
Plenty more where that came from. How about another go? Additional playthroughs don't cost nothing. Yet.
It took me 71 hours. 71 hours to finish the gameplay with, I would say, I completed 60% of achievements, which is, I guess, most of them. I even got some rare ones. Collected 20 human hearts, killed 3 enemies with a single shot of a big bang. There are some outrageous choices. Apparently 18% of people managed to convince corporations to cooperate. And somehow I managed to miss... Oh yeah, that's... I needed a skill for raising it to level 20th. Complete on hard. That is some custom weapons. Apparently did not explore all the drifts. I missed some. Elemental Maelstrom. Kill the enemy and single enemy affected. That is just... Most of the achievements are just factions. Or just unrealistic thing as just collecting all the pitch ball cards. And there's also complete the game without spending a single bit. Yeah. How much? 70. Okay, so if you wanted a bit more details, it then would get me a $1 per hour of gameplay, which is pretty high for a game. I would say pretty high. Knowing, like, for example, like Elite Dangerous cost 20 and I had way more of hours of gameplay. Yeah, I guess that would be it. I will be going to have a short break. Or longer break, I don't know, I will be come back later with some other thingies.